All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into a pretty provocative idea from the source, The Real Money Talks. And it's this: your financial future, it might have way less to do with your paycheck and everything to do with your daily habits.
So let's ask the big question right up front. What really, truly separates the rich from the broke? Is it just some lucky break, a fat inheritance? Well, the source material we're digging into today suggests the answer is a lot simpler and, believe it or not, much more in our control than we probably think.
And here it is, the core thesis in just 6 words. Get this: the biggest difference maker isn't the number on your paycheck. It's the small, almost invisible things you do every single day. It all comes down to your mindset and those little daily routines.
Okay, so where do we even begin with this stuff? Well, according to our source, the foundation for your entire day, and yeah, maybe your whole financial future, is built in those first few moments after you wake up. And that brings us to our first big showdown: intent versus chaos.
So on one side, you've got what the source calls the rich habit. It's waking up with a purpose, right? Maybe you're journaling, getting a workout in, or just visualizing your goals. You are driving the day. But on the other side, total chaos. Hitting snooze again and again, grabbing your phone, scrolling social media. You're already reacting, already on the back foot. You're letting the day drive you. And this leads to a really powerful takeaway from the source: win your morning, win your wallet. The whole idea here is that the discipline and the proactivity you build in that first hour, it just creates this ripple effect. You're setting a tone of being in control, and that control naturally extends to how you manage your money later in the day. All right, next up, let's talk about money itself, or more specifically, how we talk about it. I mean, think about it. Is it a subject you kind of shy away from, or is it something you strategize about? How you answer that is a huge clue about your financial mindset. And the difference is just night and day. In one camp, money is a tool, plain and simple. It's discussed openly. People are talking about investments, sharing strategies, planning for the future. But in the other camp, money is this big taboo. It's a source of stress, of fights, of fear. It's the topic you avoid because it's tangled up with all the shame.
Now, this third idea, this one really gets to the heart of how you engage with the world around you. And it might just be the most critical distinction of them all. The question is, are you a creator or are you a consumer?
You know, this is all about which way your money and your energy are flowing. Are you a creator? Are you selling something, launching a project, scaling an idea? Or are you mainly a consumer? Is your energy and money just flowing out to streaming services, fast fashion, those subscriptions you kind of forgot you even had?
This whole creator-consumer thing boils down perfectly to this famous quote from Robert Kiyosaki: "Poor people buy liabilities, rich people buy assets." Now, the definition is so simple, but it's incredibly profound. An asset, that puts money in your pocket. A liability, that takes money out. So the real question is, are you buying things that make you money or just things that cost you money? So let's make this super practical. Think about the phone that's probably within arm's reach right now. Is it an expense, basically a doom-scrolling and entertainment device? Or is it an asset, a tool you use to create, to learn, to connect, to build a business? The exact same object can be either one. It's your habits that decide.
Okay, for our final point, let's look at 2 currencies that are just as valuable as cash, maybe even more so, and that's your time and your relationships. How you spend them is every bit as important as how you spend your dollars.
And here's the final sharp contrast. Are you investing your social energy into building valuable networks and protecting your time like it's gold? Or are you spending it in, say, gossip groups that just drain your energy and waste your precious time? I mean, one builds you up and the other, well, it just tears you down.
And this, right here, is the great equalizer. You, me, billionaires, everyone on this planet, we all get the same 24 hours in a day. The ultimate difference isn't how much time you have, it's how you choose to use it. So we've walked through all these different habits and mindsets. But let's be real, knowledge is pretty useless if you don't do anything with it. So this is where the focus turns back to you and what you decide to do next. So let's just do a quick recap of these key rich habits from the source. Number 1, win your morning. 2, talk about money like it's a tool. 3, be a creator, not just a consumer. 4, buy assets, not liabilities. And 5,
Value your time and your network like the precious resources they are.
And that leaves us with a pretty tough question to ask ourselves. And I mean really ask. Take an honest look in the mirror. What habits, right now, are keeping you exactly where you are?
But you know, what's even more important than what's holding you back is what could push you forward. And that leads to the final challenge from our source today. If you could install just one new habit starting tomorrow, what would it be? What single, small change could set your whole life on a completely new path? That's a powerful thought to end on. Thanks for joining The Explainer.